welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just doing a Q&A, get ready with me. I'm gonna attempt to do an e-girl look. I just want to try it and see how it goes because I'm not a makeup artist. I hardly ever do my makeup anymore. I'm just bad at makeup, so we're gonna see how this goes. I already have foundation on, concealer on, I already did my eyebrows. Before I get started, let me tell you guys what I used. So I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Light Medium, and honestly I feel like this is a little too light for me. My brows, I used the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow. Today I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss. That's what it looks like. This is from the Vault collection. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna use this BH Cosmetics. I don't know how to pronounce that, but oh, it's not. There we go. That's what it looks like. Anyways, just because I want to do like a pink look and I didn't have any like bright pink colors, so I'm gonna use this one on the bottom, the Baby Girl. So yeah, I'm gonna use that. Let's go ahead and start with the first question. First question is, what's your favorite part of doing makeup? Honestly, the one thing that I really love to do is doing my eyes, ironically enough, that I don't experiment with them more, but I feel like that's the part that just makes my whole face kind of light up more and just makes it more appealing. I like how eyeshadow looks, but I feel like the one thing that makes me look a little more alive is eyeliner and mascara. It just makes, for me personally, it makes my eyes like like, you know, pop. Like look big and look nice and appealing and whatever. What age did you first start playing with makeup? So I guess I've been playing with makeup for a couple of years now. I was probably like 15 and I'm 19 now, so it hasn't really been that long. Next question. Do you have any special skin routine to like keep it smooth? So I did post my skin routine. Okay, next. Who would be your ideal partner? Considering that my boyfriend does watch these videos, I have to be very careful with what I say. Someone who can accept me and who can help me and not get annoyed with the fact that, you know, I'm not all the time I'm gonna be bright and smiley and okay. You know, sometimes I'm gonna, you know, feel down and I'm gonna need a little extra loving or whatever. Just having someone who can understand me, who can love me for me and accept me for me and just want to build with me and grow and learn together, that is something that is really important for me. I'm not like someone who's like, you gotta be rich and, you know, you gotta have the newest car. I'm not a materialistic girl. The goal is to grow together, to learn together. So we're gonna get rich together because I don't want to be in the predicament for the rest of my life that I am now. Like, I don't want to be a broke bitch for the rest of my life, sorry to say, but I think that my boyfriend now, he is definitely like all about, you know, eventually getting a car, he has a car, but like a newer car, eventually getting a home one day, you know, like he has a lot of the same goals that I do. And I think that that's important when you guys can see that the other person has goals, that they want to grow, that they want to do better, even if it's not with you, but like, you know, they want to do better for themselves. Having someone that you can grow with, having someone who understands you, accepts you, and having someone that you can speak to, who you can communicate with. Like, if you have a problem, hey babe, this is how I'm feeling, this is what's up. If there's something wrong about your relationship, you guys been clashing, like, you need to be able to talk about these things, communicate, compromise, like, you know, just be on the same level and, you know, want the same thing. Next question. What city would you love to live in? I don't know about living. I don't know where I want to live for the rest of my life, but I do know where I want to visit. I want to visit Brazil, Japan, Dubai, Greece, Colombia. Like, I want to visit. I just want to travel, you know? Like, I want to see it all. Okie dokie. What's your biggest pet peeve? That's a good one, but I don't know. Give me a second. My biggest pet peeve. Well, I don't know what my biggest one is, but I hate when people chew like with their mouth open, or like you can hear them chewing. I think that's my biggest one, because even if like you're not chewing obnoxiously, like if we're sitting next to each other and I could hear you chewing, like I cannot, like literally I just cannot. That I really don't like is that family and my boyfriend, whoever, like I don't like sharing. Sometimes like you gotta catch, it's like in a weird moment, so sometimes I'm just like whatever about it, and sometimes it just like can ruin my whole day. But like if it's like family or whoever and they think that we can just share a cup or like a spoon or something, like without asking me especially, like it's really annoying. It really is. What's your favorite candle scent? I really love like vanilla scented things. I think that's my favorite. Well, yeah, I think that's my favorite, like whatever brand type of thing. My least favorite, I know this is not a part of the question, but my least favorite is lavender. I absolutely hate the smell of lavender. I don't even know what I'm doing with my face at this point. I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, have you had any injuries? So when I was like 2 or 3, I don't remember this, but I was on a 4-wheeler, like a quad bike, the little motorcycle things that have 4 wheels on it. Anyways, I was on that in Puerto Rico. So where my tia lives, it's like a little hill to go up to her house. At the bottom of the hill, it's the road clearly, and then across from that, it's just like a little, it's just grass straight down, like going down basically. Or no. That's how it is now. Then it was just trees, but it was like going down, like the same landscape, but there was trees there. I was waiting for my dad so he can take me on the 4-wheeler, and my impatient ass decided, yeah, let me just press the gas on this. So I pressed it and I went straight down. The bike hit the trees. Thankfully, I don't even know how, like, I didn't die or didn't end up like seriously injured, but all I have is like a little scar. Let's see if we can see it a little bit. You can see it a little bit. It's a little bigger than that. So there's that. And then freshman year, me and my friends were going to a performance thing at my high school, and so we got out of school and it was still a couple hours until that started, so we were just hanging out. And at that time, Dunkin' had their iced coffee any size for $1 before, like in between 2 and 6. So it was like about to be 6, and we're like, oh my god, we should get coffee before we go. We're gonna cross the street like most teenagers do, not where they're supposed to, but like it was in front of like the bus stop. So the bus was stopped. It was like letting people off, and like more people were going on it, so the bus was for sure stopped. I'm in front of the bus at this point, and I'm like the one that's like checking for cars. Like, I literally just pivoted. I pivoted, said, hey guys, let's go. And then I like pivot back around and boom, I'm hit. I go like rolling on the side of this dude's car. So the guy and his wife come out of the car, and the lady's like screaming at all of us and like, you guys are so stupid and da 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 da, all this crap. And just being really mean. When my friend was on the phone with my mama, mind you, my mom doesn't really speak English. Like, she can understand good English, but like the basics of English. So my friend called her, and we give it to the one who we know knows Spanish. And the first thing she tells my mom is that I can't move, essentially saying that I'm paralyzed or whatever, that I've been hit by a car and that I can't move. And I'm like, oh my god, no, don't tell her that. So somebody else grabbed the phone and say, hey, like, she was hit by a car, she hurt her foot, whatever. I get put into the ambulance. I tell my mom which hospital they're taking me to, and before I leave, the cop comes in, and I should have known to stay quiet. I don't know why I trusted, but cop comes into the ambulance and asking me questions about what happened. So I told him what I just said. It's a school zone. This dude was flying. Like, he was flying at this point down a school street, like literally the street that the school is on. Anyways, so he's like interrogating me and like kind of set the blame on me, and me like an idiot, I'm like, you know what, maybe it kind of was my fault, me like an idiot. And that's exactly what he wrote. He didn't say I said maybe. He basically just said that I admitted fault and wrote that in the report. Me and my mom were stuck with this giant bill that we still haven't finished paying. It's 4 years later. But yeah, that's my little story time. So now I am going to... Who is the best teacher you've ever had? So it's actually two teachers that I had 5th and 6th grade. I think it was like 4th grade that we would like start rotating classes or whatever. Like, one teacher would be science, and one teacher would be social studies, and one teacher would be math, whatever. So in 5th and 6th grade, I had two of the same teachers, one for math and one for social studies and like language arts. So they were both the best teachers just because they clearly actually cared for their students. These teachers really believed in me, because the school only went up to 6th grade. And I was just gonna go to my neighborhood's like middle school, which, mind you, the neighborhood that I was in wasn't really a good neighborhood. So I wouldn't have turned out the way that I turned out had I gone there. I'll like go visit them, and before COVID started, I was gonna start volunteering at my elementary school. Hopefully I get to do that. But yeah, they were the best teachers. They were the best to all of us, not even just me, but to all of us. Yeah. And I'm really surprised that this came out as good, and I'm hoping that the other one comes out just as good, if not better. So the next question is, do you believe in second chances? Like, do you give second chances? And the answer to that is yes. Just because I had to give myself second chances before. And I feel like we all deserve to be forgiven. We all make mistakes at some point in our lives, so it's important to just remember that we're only human and we're not perfect. With that said, if you're in this cycle of continuing to make the same mistakes, clearly either you're just not trying to improve, like to better yourself, or you're just like hurting people at that point. All right, so this is the final look. All right, so today's Q&A was a little more serious than I hoped it would be. I was hoping for it to be a little more chill. I mean, it started off that way, and then I just got questions off the internet, and it ended up being quite like, you know, some serious questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys like the end product. I'm not really a makeup artist, but I'm feeling myself, you know, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.